Hello and welcome everyone to our very first session of Chit Chat with EasyClick Books. And I'm your host, Vananja. And this is our first stab at this, so be very kind to us. It's our first one. There will be hiccups, there will be road bumps and so on. But we're hoping to make this a very informative session for you. One where you get to know about various things in education, because that's a field that we're in, but also where you get exposed to different businesses, small businesses and so on. We want to keep on bringing you content that that we believe is interesting. We just don't want to bring you just plain old bland stuff. So this is our first stab at this, and we want to thank you for coming on board. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you could always feel free to do so. We would love for you to do so, and also give us a like on our Facebook page. Our first interview is one that we did a few months ago actually, and it's with Jean Sammuel. Hi, good day. Vananja here, and I'm here with Jean Sammuel. She's one of the authors used by Harper-Collins publishing from the UK, and she's just here to talk about some of the titles that she helps co-author and that is being used in some of our schools here today. And even if the school doesn't use it, it's a very, very good additional resource. It makes things very simple to understand for children as they go through their classes in integrated science. So hi Jean, how are you?
Hi Vernon, I'm fine.
Okay, and so can you tell us a little bit about you and about the titles that you have here?
Okay, well, I've been teaching integrated science at the convent for about 30 years.
Wow.
And it so happened that from the beginning, I was never happy with the science books that we were given. About 5 years ago, some people from Collins came into the school to see the types of textbooks that we used, and we did not have a text at the time. And sister asked me, I thought, yes, sister asked me to whether I could get a copy of what the children use for the people. I got it and brought it into her office. She introduced me to the people as the person who's most unhappy with the books that we've used over the past 30 years. And I said that was true. Immediately they asked whether I would like to write for them. I said certainly. And that is how it all began.
Oh, wow.
They sent me the syllabus. That year I went to London. I was on pilgrimage and I visited them in London. So I went to their offices. They showed me a range of books that they have done and the type of style that they would like to see in the book. And I agreed that I would be able to contribute. Of course, it was a long learning process because I had never written a science book before, but with a lot of help, I managed to come up with those books. Mm-hmm. Form 1s, we have Integrated Science Book 1 and the corresponding workbook. Mm-hmm. Form 2, same thing. Form 3, same thing. In the textbook, I co-authored with someone called Derek McMonagle from Trinidad. He wrote the physics and biology section. I wrote the chemistry section of all 3 books. The workbook, I did all on my own, all 3, so I had to go through the books to come up with a workbook. And I've been teaching using those books, even we do not use the book 3 at the convent. But children who come to me for chemistry lessons in Form 3, because we do chemistry in Form 3, we don't use these books. The children have found that the chemistry section is very simple and they manage to go through it,
right,
and they do the workbook bit and they enjoy it and they gain understanding from that.
Using your experience of 30 years teaching, of creating exams and so on, I think your books are tailored more or less for our country and our society and the Caribbean region, I would say. The
children are now in Form 4, those who started using that. But it so happened that it kept with what I taught, because a lot of what that is in the books, book 1, 2, well, especially 1 and 2, are actually the things I used to teach in Form 1 and Form 2.
Okay.
How we went through the syllabus from 1 to Form 5, we sat and we tried to fix, if you wish to call it that way. So we can teach the easier things at the lower level and the higher things, the more difficult or more complex things at the upper level.
And it is to note that the books do come with an interactive CD.
Yes.
Right? Oh, okay.
Every book has a CD.
Right.
These ones I have, they came in early. These were the copies they gave. So these ones did not have those they sent for me. They did not have the CDs in them yet. But every book has the CD attached to it.
Right. And I guess that helps the children, keeping things more interactive.
Yeah, so if they would wish, actually the whole book is in the CD.
Oh, wow.
So if they do not wish to carry the book or they leave the book at school, they can use the CD at home.
At home, okay.
Also, when they send down the set for me, a sample set, I sent to a couple of schools like Bocage and the Vieux-Fort School. That was a new school. So principals are aware that these schools are available. The books are very simple. You see, children do not read from one edge of the page to the next. They normally read like on the, on the computer, the tablet.
On the tablets,
The, the e-books and so on. They read small amounts. So it has been tailored like this. So all the writings, all the text like this.
Oh, impressive.
And we have activities every page. This is how the book works. This is what we call reproduction in cells, and this is the entire topic. When we turn the page, it's another topic, complete with text, activities, a little fun note. This has children and keywords.
Right,
so everything is on a double, what they call a double page spread.
Yes, as you can see, it's very interactive, and it seems to be very hands-on. Is that it doesn't deal with too much text on any particular topic. It has a text, and then it goes more into hands-on things.
Good. And after every few sections, we have a review. Good, a review. And some questions, some testing questions.
Impressive, impressive.
So these two can be used to help teachers develop, because sometimes it's difficult to develop an exam. So when you see the type of questions we have in there, it is easy for you to make your own exam. So as we go along, you do your continuous assessments, you have your exam at the end of the term. These books are very, very helpful.
Right, wonderful. And as you said, some copies were sent out to certain schools. So if you are interested, you could even ask the principal of your school to give you a look. Maybe they could loan it to you for a period of time, and so on, so that you could help, so that now your students can help develop and become more proficient in integrated sciences. All right, so once again, Jean, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
So thank you very much. As I said, be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See ya.